after they slipped away from 4th place when Antonio Conte left the club. The decision was made to keep his assistant Christian Stellini in charge, and in the last 10 games Spurs' hopes of a return to the Champions League slipped away. So Postecoglou, something to remind him that he's capable of playing in that number 9 role should Kane, indeed the Frank Rijkaard years, wearing the number 6 shirt. Here it is Romeo playing the ball forward, and Davinson Sanchez now up against Rafinha. It's a ball across, looking for Lewandowski, who puts Barcelona ahead. And a fine opening goal from Barcelona. Rafinha outpacing Davinson, and Lewandowski doing what Lewandowski does best.
Well, only 2 minutes and a half for Barcelona to break the deadlock. And what a fine goal. Rafinha doing what Xavi wants him to do. Break to the space, and then the...
Likes his teams to play on the front foot. And there's another ball up and over the top, and it's Lewandowski in once again. Davinson Sanchez across. It's cut out, and there's Rafinha, and a golden chance. And it certainly has been Spurs' problems.
Well, what a chance now for Barcelona. Just 2 minutes up. The kind of player he is.
Chelsea short to Pedro Porro. Lifts it into the area, the header down. Ter Stegen comfortably able to prevent Richarlison from getting through, and Barca can now bring it away. And there is a strategic foul, let's call it.
And it was Balde already making the run on the left-hand side. What to say about Balde? We know their players.
And there is a ball through, and there is Balde racing onto it. Lewandowski just holding back. And he tried to get the cross in. You've got to say Pedro Porro did very well.
In that we've been watching it for the last years.
There's Balde.
The opposite as Real Madrid, Lucas.
Lewandowski trying his luck from distance. Vicario with a very dramatic save to palm that one away, and Rafinha picks up the rebound.
At the bench for Xavi. It's funny to say that only 13 players have been registered so far by the Catalan club.
Here is Reguilon. We'll get back to Barca's registering in just a moment. It's an opportunity for Spurs, and they are level, and it's Oliver Skipp with the goal. Barca opened up initially down the left by Reguilon. They have been pressing. They've had 3 corners, Tottenham, in the last few minutes. An unexpected source for the goal, but Oliver Skipp with a neat finish after the ball had come back off the post.
Well, it's fair to say, Lucas, that
3 fouls though in the first 25 minutes, and the first yellow card for the former Brighton player, Ivory Coast star, as that effort was a stunning bit of vision. Good save by Vicario.
Good reaction there by Vicario. Was, I would say, to be at the 100%, because we expect a new team in the second half.
That's fantastic play from Araujo. It's a challenge from Davinson Sanchez, and really well run, because he was outpaced yet again. Outpaced for the goal, Davinson Sanchez. On that occasion, though, Araujo.
Ronald Araujo.
He's got Chelsea with the free kick. Into the centre it goes. It was over Lewandowski. It's going to fall to Solomon. Appeals for handball. Nothing doing. And then the shot from Solomon goes wide. Oliver Skipp now level with the front line for Spurs. First out on the right, almost given a free roll here, as Lo Celso will try and steer himself away from Romeo. Does find Perisic. Spurs have 4 in the area now, and it's into the centre, and there is the second goal, and it's Oliver Skipp yet again. Doesn't really muster a smile, but that's a fine finish. He's been all over the midfield in the last few minutes, Oliver Skipp, and he's now got a second goal for himself and a second goal for Tottenham.
A brace for Skipp, but let me talk about Perisic. 3 days before their first game of the campaign.
That man of Solomon put in by Richarlison down that far side, will go for goal, but Marc-Andre Ter Stegen well positioned, but Barca's defence just opened up. If anyone had been on the end of that, it would have been trouble for Spurs, as that is a real opportunity. Rafinha whipping the ball in, and it was Romeo attacking it, and a real opportunity for Barca. The half-time whistle here, the end of the opening 45 minutes of the Trofeo Gampa. And it will be interesting, Albert, to know exactly what Xavi Hernandez has said to his players out there after this near side for Baldi, however.
Another time, same movement.
There's a really good ball for Lewandowski and just unable to reach it. Vicario out.
Same movement from Oriol Romeu. He looks quickly to...
Now playing up front. It's a very fluid system as Richarlison looks to turn and shoot. Doesn't test Ter Stegen, but that's his first real sight of goal of the night.
Good movement from Richarlison, pivoting.
Apologies made by Perisic for catching the striker. Now Pedri on the turn, and Pedri on the first time effort. And that's a couple of times now that Barca have opened up that Spurs defence. Garcia will dig it away well. One back by Sanchez. Perisic.
What a player
challenge. Perisic now taking on Koundé, pulling it back. And it's going to drop for Pedro Porro, and it's a save by Ter Stegen to deny the Spaniard. All of us Spurs keep the same 11. So many fresh legs for Barca. May well see the game sway in their favour. Now an opportunity for Marcos Alonso down this near side, playing it across. It's a really good challenge from Davinson Sanchez to deny Ferran Torres. Sanchez knew he wasn't going to be able to reach
on defenders.
There's Marcos Alonso down this near side. Now 5 Barca players, 4. That's a good ball, and it is
to take on and try and fail and try again. And this is Gundogan. Let's see.
Here he is, the treble winner last time out, looking to get a challenge in. It's Davinson Sanchez once more with a sliding tackle. I think I said early on that Davinson Sanchez may not have much wiggle room. It is Gundogan who will take this corner. Into the area it goes, headed up by Perisic to that far post. Ferran Torres, and Vicario just making sure. I think it might have been going wide, but the Spurs keeper.
And we're going to watch some minutes from the youngster Lamine Yamal, Linares, where he proved himself with 12 goals.
Here's Barca into the area, an opportunity. Barca are level. It's Ferran Torres, set up by the very, very young substitute Lamine Yamal. Ferran Torres, the beneficiary. Spurs opened up by the pace of the Barca substitute. And it is 2-2 here in the Gampa Trophy.
Well, reaction from Football Club Barcelona. The fans, they really need something to cheer about. Because center, a very interesting player that he has a bright future. Take a look.
Here he is in the ball once again. Lamine Yamal playing it across to Easy Abde, tries his luck, and it's a good stop from Vicario. Once again, I will just say, it's a fine effort. Barca on the front foot. I'm not sure it was going in, and Vicario making a save. I'm not sure he's got his angles completely right. He's put in a real shift tonight. Just wanted a quick breather, as that's a wonderful cross in. Reguilon heads it away, doesn't allow it to go for a corner. Lamine Yamal over on that far side, and he's dragged down, and that's the only real answer that Reguilon had there. Or rather, it was Manor Solomon all the way back there. Over on that far side, 4 players in the area, all 10 outfield players up back for Spurs here, and a direct shot for goal. And I've got to say, Vicario saved that.
What a save.
It's a really good stop. I couldn't really work out which one.
They were defending now, and they were looking to me a little bit lost. And that is because Oriol Romeu is not anymore on the pitch.
Here's Ansu Fati through the centre with an opportunity to win it, and he has done just that. Ansu Fati off the bench, and Barcelona's substitutes have done the job for Xavi Hernandez, and they've done it at the perfect time.
Well, Lucas, if there is something Ansu Fati can do, if there is something he knows how to do, that is put the ball at the back of the net. Second goal of this pre-season for Football Club Barcelona's number 10. It's one of the best to the game of Barca, but in favor, you have to say that he comes from Pep Guardiola.
Sergio Reguilon